Hi everyone, it's KikiTheWitch here, and today I'm looking at the shadows that run alongside our car. It was developed by Rain, and it's about two strangers in a car together. You can download this for free, or you can support them when you download it. I'll probably put a link in the description. So yeah, and this is a visual novel, and it looked beautifully illustrated and drawn. And I thought, I just want to take a look at this. Okay, you get to pick who you want to be, but I think I'm going to be the female in this one. I guess if you do it yourself, you can pick the guy and see what happens. Got it. I lay back against the passenger seat. It's weird, sitting on this side of the car, but my stomach's been feeling off for a while and I just can't drive. And so I've handed my keys over to the stranger. What's the worst that could happen, right? I stare out the window, watching the unchanging scenery whiz by. There's an awkward silence, but I don't feel like filling it. It's so stuffy in this car. I reach for the window control button and let the window roll open. Sure that's a good idea? It's not like zombies are just going to hurl themselves at a moving car. I don't know about that. Well, who knows? Maybe they would. Exactly. Fair enough. The slight breeze feels good against my neck. But this guy looks like he wants to say something. So, guess this is kind of strange to be asking after 3 whole days, but what's your name anyway? What, we've been in the car for 3 days and don't know our names? Like, we never did introduce ourselves. It's... Ooh. Okay. Feeling a Kate would be good. Kate sounds pretty... Well, she seems like a Kate. I mean, seems pretty normal. Not saying that she is normal. Press enter to submit. Kate. Well, nice to officially meet you then, Kate. Names? Oh my god, I don't freaking know. What do I feel from you? Give me your vibes. Got blonde hair as well. Ash? No, I don't really feel like an Ash. Leo, I'm feeling Leo. He kind of looks like a lion. I don't know why he just does. That's what he seems to me. Leo. Okay. Ah, he's smiling. Why you smile back at him? That's so sweet. Oh, God, should have smiled back. He looks dissatisfied. How's he expecting me to react? I don't know, like his name kind of suits him because he looks like a lion? Start a conversation. It's not like I really care, but somehow he doesn't look very much like a Leo. I continue staring out the window. The sky is so red. Normally I think it was pretty, but now it's just depressing me. Oh, bad things come out after dark. I remember that all too well. I'd rather not think about that, so I decided to break the silence after all. So, what were you doing before everything happened? Oh, he looks surprised. I guess I haven't been talking much since we met. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. You know, this and that. I've never really settled into one thing in particular. What does that mean? Whatever, it's not like I actually care. I just wanted to pass the time. What about you? This ride is yours, right? Yeah. Well, it's really my dad's car. Or was. Even when he was alive though, I was the only one who ever drove it. After Dad got that 3rd DUI, his license was revoked. He used that as an excuse to never leave the house. It was just as well, anyway. Sometimes he'd leave the car somewhere and forget where. Guess he didn't. Sorry, never mind. I'm feeling surprisingly calm about this. It's like I'm on the outside looking in. I wonder if I'm really that callous. Maybe the apocalypse is just giving me more perspective. It's okay. The booze would have killed him eventually anyway. I'll call it Dad. Pretty quiet in here, huh? It's only you two in here. Yeah, take a hint already. Oh, don't be so bad. Surprisingly, not much noise at the end of the world. Still, do you think there's any radio stations left? I'd be pretty shocked if so. Reckon it couldn't hurt to look though. I reached towards the console and turned the radio dial in one direction. There's nothing but static, sometimes metallic screeching. Great. Hang on a sec, go back down. What did he hear exactly? There couldn't really be something there, could there? I slowly rotate the knob back the other way. Wait, there it is, I think. Is that Moriarty? Oh my god. Oh my god. I cannot believe this. Out of all the music that could be playing, this is what we get? What am I thinking? Of course it is. Of course we're on the highway to hell, in the dark, and Machi is the only music available to us. The combination of Spanish vocals and horns on the track are completely ridiculous right now. I'm actually dying. The Dalek tones of the fabulous man are actually killing me. That was not what I was expecting. Who's the hell out there wanting this? All the music that would be left? Man. It makes me a minute to settle down, but then... Wait, isn't this the same chicken again? Probably on the endless loop because why wouldn't it be? Still seems that way. This is just Ghost on the Rays after all. And the undead aren't exactly interested in dying. DJing. Not dying. What do you think a zombie even listen to? Is death metal too obvious an answer? Bob zombie, or maybe they're all into baby metal these days. Called baby metal. I don't know, I think I get the Grateful Dead thing more apt. You know, I've always wondered this, but what are they grateful for exactly? Maybe they finally found themselves some peace. Peace? Huh. First they let the rest of us have some. Ain't so bad right now anyway. Oh, except for that. He gestures towards the console, 101.7. It's now the infinitely Moriarty radio station. So what are you into anyway? Music-wise, I really like this. Alanis, Rosetta, top 40 hits, that sort of thing. Not like I had a lot of free time to explore my musical taste or anything. You? And don't tell me it's baby. Really judge me if I say I actually haven't heard of them. No, that might be for the best. He doesn't have to know that I ironically like baby metal. You do? What do you listen to then? Most people look at me expecting me to be into Stones or Marley or something, but they'll probably actually judge me more for this stuff. Try me. ABBA. Oh my gosh. I can't keep my face straight. Keep a straight face, or not face straight. She is facing straight. I lose it. Everything was just too much. It looks kind of solemn. I'm sorry, Leo, but not that sorry. Told ya. Oh no, it's fine. Their music's catchy. And I managed to get these words out. Oh, this laughing makes my stomach hurt more than it. My stomach? Like stomach pain? Is it that time of the month as well? I mean, my parents listen to ABBA, but it's fine. Your parents? Yeesh. How old are you anyway? You seem a bit younger for Alanis. How old do you think I am? pretty sure there is no right answer to that question. It's so true. Except for that one. I'm 22. What kind of reaction is that? No, whoa, you look so young or anything like that. I wonder how old Mia is anyway. This means it's kind of similar to Abba, isn't it? All peppy and stuff? You should be happy to have it. You're an optimistic kid on this. Oh, enough of you. He didn't seem happy about that. He purposely reached over and shuts off the radio. Heh, he got a surprisingly immature side to him too. Did you ever expect things to end up this way? What? Where did that come from all of a sudden? It's getting darker. The sun sets so late in the summer. I'm a bit surprised we still have any light at all at this hour. Especially without the streetlights and all. It's like the sky's just been shaping it up. Looks a bit like a dying fire. That sounds kind of morbid, but kind of fitting for the end of the world. It's like the mood is setting now. It's silent again for a little while, but it doesn't last. So you never really told me what it is that you do. I mean, it doesn't have to be a job or anything, but well, what do you like to do, or what did you do before everything? Like to do, huh? I turn my eyes to the window as I think on my life. Actually, I worked a lot. I didn't really have time for much other than that. I would wake up, shower, go to work, have a lunch break, back to work, get off work, eat dinner and watch TV a few minutes before passing out. And then the whole thing started all over again in the morning. That was about it. And after leading such a boring life, I ended up here. I'm probably not even gonna go out with a bang. My death's going to be just as dull as my life. I guess that's be most people's story. It's tough out there. Was tough. Probably tougher now. Huh. All kind of pointless in the end, isn't it? You work your damn tail off and everything goes to pot anyway. You just wonder why you didn't spend your time better, you know? That's actually exactly how I feel about it too. I'm surprised that I'm actually able to relate to him. Yeah. But I guess that doesn't matter either way. Zombies don't care whether you're a good or bad person. We're all going to die anyway. So what about you? I'm sure you didn't spend all your time listening to Abba. I used to travel a lot, looking for work and stuff. I suppose you could call me a bit of a nomad. I don't know what that is. Did he backpack across Europe or something? What does nomad mean in this context? Well, whatever. That sounds really cliche. Oh, really? It sort of suits you. Aww. To tell the truth, I haven't really had much purpose in a while. I've just been getting by. When you can't find something to do, you sort of lose yourself. It gets to a pretty dark place. Got to a point I used to wish I could just take a vacation from life. Guess I got my wish, didn't I? I used to wish for that too. I wanted to be free. I didn't want to be responsible for Dad anymore. And now I'm not. But I can't say whether that's really good or not. Wishes never do come true the way you expect them to, huh? Yeah, monkey's paw. My stomach starts to throb. Painfully, I look down and press my hand against it. It felt okay for a while there, but it's acting up again. God, why did this all have to happen? Still feeling nauseous? I feel like... Because she questioned herself about why it happened. Maybe she's been taken, like bitten, before he met him? Because... I don't know, he doesn't seem really concerned. Damn it. I shouldn't be obvious about it. Oh, looks like she's hiding it. I don't want to cause any trouble. This might be causing even more trouble though. Oh yeah, it's gone a little bit, but... Anyway, I moved my hand away from my stomach. It's not like resting my hand there will make the pain go away. In a way, as long as I feel that pain, I know I'm still alive. That was morbid as hell. What's wrong with me? I'm just exhausted, which doesn't help things. You know how it is. You think we should just stop and rest? I glance at the fuel gauge on the dashboard, nervous. You barely have 1/4 of the tank left as it is. Nah, like it or not, we'll be stopping soon anyway. Braking would just waste gas. Onwards it is then. Onwards it is then. Trying to ignore my pain, I keep my eyes on the endless road stretched out ahead of us. It really hurts now. I don't think I've ever been in this much pain in my life. And that's saying a lot, considering what I have to go through every month. Oh, God. I deserve this, don't I? I shouldn't feel bad about it. I brought it on myself. Do you ever wonder, like, why us? How did we make it this far? And is it really such a good thing that we're still alive? From the moment I swung that baseball bat, I sealed my own fate. Just as I started to sink into really dark thoughts, I hear Leo's voice. Honestly, I try not to think so hard about stuff like that. If I stop to wonder what my own life was worth, it's a dangerous train of thought. I'll tell you that. We're here, that's what matters. Despite it all, we're here and we're safe. The how and the why of it is just garnish and the salad. You know, I didn't believe it at first. I mean, that we're really facing the apocalypse or whatever. So the first couple of months I just kept working, kept on like everything was fine. And then I couldn't ignore it anymore. And then Dad. How do I even begin to explain? Listen, you don't gotta answer me if you don't want, but your old man, what happened? My dad? I killed him. I smacked him in the head with a baseball bat and then ran like hell. So he needed more beer, right? Of course he did. He was a deadbeat alcoholic, but they wouldn't even let him in our nearby liquor store anymore, so he wandered off to another one. Just so happened that part of town was infested. It took a while before I even noticed, since he wasn't really any different from usual. Does it count as murder if you kill a zombie? Does it count as murder if you never get arrested because your town's entire police force is undead now? That's pretty pathetic, huh? But so was my dad. And so am I. And in the end, I won't be doing much better. My stomach is burning with pain now, and guilt. I stare out the window seeing nothing but darkness. Who knows what could be lurking out there? Though that hasn't changed since way before, I guess. Hey. I feel a sudden warmth on top of my hand. Hesitant at first, but then steady. Leo's hands envelops mine and I feel comforted, safe. We're still here, just remember that. Until that changes, there's still time. Things might never get any better. It'd be stupid to assume that they would. But while we're still breathing, there's hope. That's pretty cheesy, isn't it, huh? Henry, I'm sorry about that. About your dad, I mean. Even if you didn't get on with him, I bet it must be hard losing someone that close to you. Should have kept your hands on the wheels. Wow. Where do I even start? Come on, be honest. I mean, if you're gonna, go out with a bang, be honest. Then you won't regret stuff. For some reason, I feel like I can be honest with Leo. Even though I barely know him, I trust him. Somehow. My mouth opens all on its own and words spill out. Honestly, I felt relieved when he died. And then I felt awful for feeling relieved. But I spent 7 years of my life taking care of him. At the end of it all, I just felt free. Not that I got to enjoy that feeling of freedom for long. It makes me feel like a monster to admit all this to someone else. It really does. But that's the truth. I wouldn't worry too much. There's no wrong way to feel. He's right. I know that I'm the only human. I'm not a monster, not yet anyway. Okay. I guess I'm almost privileged. No one I care about has been around in a long while. I wonder if there's anyone else still out there. I wonder if they're stuck out here like us, or this. I wonder if we'll ever know. Leo, I can't go on like this, just keeping it to myself. Hey Leo, there's something I need to tell you. I touched my stomach lightly with the palm of my hand. The searing pain reminds me that I'm no longer entirely human. No! I gave my humanity up and I killed my dad. I should have said something before. I wanted to, but I was scared. I'm still scared. I didn't even hesitate. I swung that baseball bat as hard as I could. And then he bit me in the stomach as a parting gift as he crumped to the ground. Even in death, Dad still found some way to screw me over. Hey, stop. It's okay. I always blame Dad for Mum leaving us. He was selfish. He was an asshole. He was this. He was that. But just look at me. I've put Leo's life in danger. I've lied to him since the day we met. I'm my father's daughter. Bye. Just keep calm, alright? You don't even really know how this all works, so maybe that's a way. Maybe there's a way. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Does it hurt? Not as much as I expected it to. I mostly just feel cold and hungry. I'm not even sure if that has anything to do with me being bitten. If it wasn't for this, I looked down at my stomach. I might think I just imagined it all. I wish I was dreaming right now. I wish this wasn't reality. I wish I was dead. Don't think that. Careful there. Remember that thing about wishes? Monkey's paw, right? I guess sitting in a car beats having customers or my manager yell at me. Silver lining. Fish, retail. Almost as bad as zombies. Worse, probably. Anyway, you should sleep if you want to. We'll probably be on this road for a while. A while, huh? Well, a rest does sound nice. Always had to get up so early for work. I'm not used to being up late like this. I'm starting to feel really sleepy. Yeah, you're right. Will you make me up if anything happens? My mind flashes to the baseball bat still in my trunk. No, I won't think about that right now. Of course. And hey, gotta be somewhere better down the road, right? Better than back there, at any rate. Yeah, maybe there'll even be a station that plays both Alanis and ABBA. Maybe I've been running ever since the mom left. I never looked back, just kept going. It was all I could do to keep from falling apart. Leo and I, we've both done enough. Both gotten further than I ever thought possible. I noticed that the fuel gauge light is on, but I feel strangely at peace. I close my eyes, smiling as my consciousness already starts to drift. Wherever this road goes, whatever lies at the end of it, we lived. The proof of that will remain no matter what. So for now, let's just keep moving forward. Oh my god, that was beautiful. I mean, I was getting shaky there. I was stumbling over a few words, but it just, I guess, you can relate to them, to the people in the car, because like, this is literally my life. Like when I had a job, because I currently left because I wanted to focus on my university, but when I had a job and it was the holidays and I got extra hours because of that, all I did was wake up early, work, you know, customers, serve them, come back home, and sometimes I would just go straight to bed because I was just so tired. I didn't even work that many hours, but I wasn't used to it then, and I just kept going and going. And then after like the 2 to 3 years that I've been there, well, no, it's been like more than 3 years that I worked there. It was an endless loop, and then now that I'm out of it, it kind of feels weird not to work. But I look back at it, and I was just like, it felt, I wouldn't say it was wasteful because I got money, but your life becomes like an infinite loop, and you feel like a shell. But at the end, I don't know. And then in the end, she's got bitten, and she probably wants, and anyone wants to live and do something with their life. But probably in the point of her life, in that infinite loop, you kind of just give up and just keep doing that loop because it's the only thing you can do to keep going and living. It's just no aspiration. It's the way to survive, basically. Just so sad.